Hello there, everyone. Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Alright, well, we are almost done getting all the ingredients together for Master Yakaruju to do whatever the heck it was that he was doing. Honestly, don't remember. Some party of something, probably. And then we can hopefully learn about Titan. Maybe. These guys have been giving us a lot of errands to do. Not gonna lie. Alright, Shamani Lamani, it's you. It was a very good year. Shamani Lamani is brimming with glee and wishes to share the reason why with you. By the gods, Yeranthe, listen. I know you are eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Dress Poem Wine. He sealed every coconut shell with a leaf, which is a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine grows still. If we could obtain a cutting, we could have revived the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Oh. You know, I thought there was going to be something about his wine. It was going to be like... I thought it was going to end up being like a recreation of the Bacchus. I didn't remember the exact details. But apparently Dress just like found the actual plant. Like, oh, okay. So now we got to know, hey, guy, where? Ah, we can go this way. No, thank you. No, the fate is just called them. Them. Okay. Alrighty. This one down here is ho ho ho. Hey guys, Christmas is over. Sorry. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. I didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh Gubu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some Gubus are more territorial than others, and you have to defend yourself. Oh god, is it gonna be Gubu wine? Ah, jeez. They're gonna have to farm Gubus for wine now. That's gonna be the new thing. Shamani Lamani, we found you a unique wine venture. No, not Jolly Green. This one right here. Shesmu. Yeah, alright. Oh, great. I've been slowed. How fun. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, back to Shamani Lamani. What a great name that character has, honestly. Like, it sounds so good to say. Shamani Lomani. It's almost as good as Limso Lomensa. They knew what they were doing when they named that character and that city. Not every place and character's name sounds satisfying, but those two are pretty good. Ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba-dum. Oh, let me up there. Thank you. And what did Dress have to say, Yaranthe? Tell me everything. Gubio. Aha! I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Oh, come now. None of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice venture could... What? 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Trade secret, I'm afraid. What? You would offer this to me? But why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Beerglint. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait. The shape of this bottle. The scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible! This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years, I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. The past Minister Opera we cannot refuse. Master Digarucha will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Yaranthe. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray, deliver the wine to Captain Waistgate. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am an impatient man. I have faith that one day I shall have the opportunity to taste perfection. Okay, now I'm curious. They said that was a 1547. What year is it in the game? It looks like the current year... No, we don't know. Actually, I think it should be 1577. I think it's the current year. Ish. Yeah. Because the timeline I'm looking at says that the events of the calamity took place in 1572, and we're 5 years after that part. So that vintage is 30 years old. Knowledge. Oh, minion roulette. The Wind-Up Airship is back. We've been getting that one a fair bit lately. I mean, I can't wait until we are able to fly. It's going to make navigation so much easier. We gotta wait. We gotta complete the base game's main story. So I don't know why, but last night I was having some dreams about recording this game. And for whatever reason, I don't know what the heck was going on with my brain. But in my dream, I kept playing this game without recording it. And then at some point I would remember, wait, what are you doing? We have to record our playing through the site because we can't play the site without them being recorded. What's wrong with you? And then then in my dream, I would think to myself, like, wait a minute, no. This is a dream. It's okay to play the game without recording because it's only a dream. Nothing is wrong here. We're not going to miss anything. I was like, okay, so I woke myself out of it. Well, I didn't actually wake up. But like I knocked myself out of it. But then it kept happening. Multiple times I would be dreaming about playing the game without recording, and multiple times I would be like, wait, no, it's okay. We're dreaming. It's not real. I don't know why I got myself to this trap. Hey, Stola. Greetings, Yaranthe. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished. Oh, you're welcome. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So, where's the wine I asked you to bring? Well, is that 7 hells? A 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Yaranthe. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. A minion! The Goobius Sproutling! We'll use him next episode. In the company of heroes, Ishtola is concerned for your well-being. What? Why? You have the look of a man who's been to the 7th hell and back. Well, you see, it's been a lot. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. Wait, what do you mean held in my own honor? I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Ah, Lady Ishtola, Sir Sandog! 1,000 pardons for that extreme discourtesy! I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. What? Ah, come now. He must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I'll send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Well, I mean, kind of. Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Yaranthe has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you'll be so good as to enlighten him. Aye. Fair's fair. There's no sense holding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters. And before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured. not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man will judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he will be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has never been full of brave souls, eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the five of you deigned to test Yaranthe with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when opportunity presented itself. But too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Yaranthe, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain that he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. While the Uplander is talentful plansmaker, Trixie folk are mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five, a company of heroes, hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Yaranthe Xantok, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends. For today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Yaranthe Xantok, Titan Spain. I haven't even done it yet, and they're already celebrating me. Congratulations, sweetling. Now, relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Okay, but please never call me sweetling again. The exotic feast. We enjoyed eating it, I presume. I don't know what that sign says. I can't read Eorzean. I know it is actually a set of it's an actual alphabet that does have a translation. I just don't know what that says. I think loosely some of them look like actual English letters, but I'm not really sure. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. What? I thought I could see. There it is. The sign kind of looks like it says the lying. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's flying. That says flying, but what is this? That looks like a K, but this looks like a 6. I don't know. This is the same letter here? That says food. That probably says drinks. Man, I want to translate this. What is this? What is this place called? The flying what? I don't know. But I wish knowledge. I want to see if I can find it. Damn it. Oh well. We're just gonna move on. When you face a lot of crags, think not of Limsolominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women with you. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Yeah, aren't they? You brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, aren't they? This is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, aren't they? This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. As you wish. Waste Kate truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we'll show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There, you'll meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Alright, Upper Lenosha. New map. I don't think we've been there yet. First, we gotta take the ferry again. Hey, I mean, it's cheaper than warping. A little bit longer of a travel, but meh. It's fine. Oh, I gotta go this way first. I can go across the bridge. Actually, maybe we did go to Upper Lenosha. I know there was some Lenosha map we went to. I can't remember which one. Actually, you know what? I have an easy way to find out. Oh yeah, we have been to Upper Lenosha. There is a quest there that is very much a normal quest, at least I think it's a normal quest, that I want to do pretty much as soon as it's available. Oh, I'm going the wrong way! That is Guardian soldiers we are running into. I don't want to fight them. What level are they? 49! Oh god! Yeah, I don't want to go there. Not yet. Alright, looks like the quest isn't there yet. Not sure when it'll be available. Should be sometime soon. Wherever that ferry takes us. This one also leads to Outer Lenosha. You know, Thanalan and the Shroud, they both have, like, their maps are called South Shroud, South Thanalan, Central Shroud, Central Thanalan. Meanwhile, Lenosha is like, hey, lower, upper, middle, outer, eastern. It's like, okay, who was in charge of naming these? And where was the consistency? Alright, we went past our first whistle location. Where the heck is it? Oh, I think it's actually in the little in the settlement. Yeah, it is. I've heard louder whistles. But okay. Right, one more. I could have worked because we've actually been to this Aetheryte already. Gosh darn it. I had thought we hadn't been. That's why I didn't bother. Alright, Real, where are they? Maybe somewhere. Oh my god. Up here, probably. Yep, there he is. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said it would be calling? Ah, thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Lord of Crags, Riol is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across the Beastman Aetheryte, see? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of He speaks of an unamplified Aetheryte, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherytes and those which you have used on countless occasions, aren't they? Ah, well, the Charlie, lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, You've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ugamaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a rat pain in the arse. If you'd have an etherite, or if you'd have an ethernet, wouldn't it? So, it's for the reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were etherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them, where you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had a Charlian bloke help us, see? Delivered us right in the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't really know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though there should be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not ye can't handle mind. Well, I can definitely handle it. Just watch me. On the roof! Off the roof. What are the 100 scholars? Oh, they're talking about marks. Oh, they'll tell you about the different marks that are in each map. Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. Marbury, the one I clicked on, has actually had a redesign or two during the course of the game. We probably won't see them. Marbury is a large tonberry. I can't remember which form they started out with, but they either started out looking like a black mage or a scholar, and then they were changed to the other. I can't remember which one offhand. Hello, kobolds. So here is their aetherite. They somehow have not noticed us. So, this is the aetherite the company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It has Papalimos speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal would not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you want to proceed without me, Yaranthe. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal, and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I'm pretty sure the Charlian Scholar that they were referred to as before was Louis Sois. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. I'll be fine. The navel is now accessible. With an odd name, but whatever. Alright, is there NPCs gonna be our Scion buddies? It is our Scion buddies. But let's get some real people to go in with us. Having passed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the company of heroes, you have been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the navel, the domain of the primal titan. Courtesy of Ishtola's magics, the beastman Ithray is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. I feel like a weight should be after proportions, like gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions of weights. I guess it depends on how you read it. I want to see. Okay, we are synced to level. Oh, we're synced to 36. Perfect. That means I get regen. I'm a little unsure about healing this one, but you know, we'll see what happens. I feel like I say that with most things. I'm a very incompetent healer. Which is why we're starting with the easiest content in the game to be on healer. Yay! There is a reason more than just wanting to show off each role for why I'm gonna like over the course of this change our class or our job and show them all out. There is more of a reason than just wanting to show every role. But we won't be talking about that for a while.
Look! An overdweller! Yes, yes! An invader from above! Use our ether against us! Yes, the Defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary! Has passed! Violated! Defiled! Overdwellers for sleep! Overdwellers for fly! Brothers and sisters, fear him not! His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags! Hear me, Overdweller! You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant! You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lominsa and her oath breakers, liars, betrayers, oath breakers. Oh, great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you.
I've said before that oftentimes I do not know what voice is going to come out of my mouth when I see a character and see their dialogue. There's just no exception, but I fucking love the kobold voice. And there's Titan. He's a bit rounder than most Titans in the Final Fantasy series.
He has come! He has come! The Lord of Crags, Titan has come!
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I'm not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst spring Ifrit's low. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance.
All right, Titan. As some call him, the great big chicken nugget. Because he's round. And he's kind of chicken nugget shaped. So, now that he jumped, we have this marker in the middle and this marker here. The red is going to fall away. The one in the middle is a proximity. We don't want to be near the proximity. I need to do Medica now. Actually, yeah, I don't have Cure 3 yet. What is Cure 3's level? Level 40. Okay. Alright, now he's going to do the thing again. We will be as close to the red line as we can be without actually being in it. The arena is shrinking. Now we have Titan's Heart, though. We gotta destroy Titan's Heart before we can attack Titan again. I don't need to do a Medica yet. Well, the mechanic chose to put me in jail. They have to free me or I will die. Thank you, guys. Alright, Medica. Titan is back. He's doing a big hit. Woo! Ow! That hurt. I was gonna be on medical duty for a little bit. One more. What did he out of that? Okay, we're good. Alright, we've almost won. The fun thing with this attack is that, well, both that attack and also the one where the arena falls away, is players can fall to their death and like be at the bottom of the pit. At one, until, I want to say Endwalker, maybe it was partway to Shadowbringers, if you fell, you were dead. You could not be rezzed in the middle of the fight.
The Lord of Crags, Great Father, Titan has fallen.
He sure has. And there's the Earth Crystal. My first few times fighting Titan, I definitely fell to my death a few times. It was bad. All right, the only crystals remaining are wind and either ice or water. Because I'm not sure which one the first crystal was.
The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, never. Was your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy.
Oh, hey, Nero. What are you doing here? Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure this is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ratatin. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could really readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battle, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And naught remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Nothing good for us. That much I can say for sure. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you have the matter well at hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave, while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed. Alright, let's go back to Camp Bronze Lake. Hopefully these kobolds don't notice us. Okay, yeah, we're good. I mean, we could have fought them off, but I didn't wanna. The hottest of box lunches? What the fuck? That's a weird quest name. There she is. I am relieved to see you well. But come, let us discuss our next step. All good things. Ishtola is keen to discuss your next task. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Yerinthe. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Okay, we have quests here. It's not that one. Is it the one up here? Oh, there's a couple up here. I don't think it's either of these. I'm gonna do a quick check on a character to see when this quest is, or which quest it is. What? Oh. No, no. Which one? Aha. The monster of Bronze Lake is what we should be looking for. And I think... It's at 30 and then 21-8. Which is right here. Oh, yeah, this guy. The monster of Bronze Lake. We're gonna do this quest. It's a bit of a detour. Rukusa Farusa is a man much tried. Ah, as you know from your prior visits, we treat the wounded from the front with all our arts, with the healing waters of the hot springs. We serve soldiers, but for some unaccountable reason, we have a goldsmith here at the present. He simply showed up, we could hardly turn him away, and now he is asking for salamander oil, but we cannot spare any. I find the entire situation awkward in the extreme. Will you extract 4 vials worth of oil from the salamanders roaming nearby and give them to the goldsmith? Oh, will I? Hell yeah, I will. Alright, let's kill some salamanders. It's gonna be pretty easy. Oh, okay. A little rude, Salamander. You're doing mud bomb on me. This isn't Pokemon, okay? You need to calm down. Okay, listen. Stop it. Where is Salamander number 4 gonna be? I don't see these 3. There's one. Alright, so, Goldsmith is right here. This guy named Godbert. Most kind, you're most kind, bring me the oil of salamander. I had need of a large horn and made the grievous error of letting a great buffalo with a handsaw. He liked it not, and I sustained a most horrific scratch. It smarted so, and the ache. Oh no, I was not thrown. I am not so green as that. No, when the beast shook its head, I stepped backwards, slipped, and fell. Then I fell again later, strolling back to the dog cart. And no need to be shy. You're an adventurer, and I am a goldsmith. The body is simply an instrument, an occasional need of oiling. Oil, sir. Oil, I say. Use the salamander oil on Godbert. The relief! Again, I say! Ah, I can feel soothing fingers working into every knot. That is your cue, sir. Soothing fingers, now please. Massage the oil into Godbert's weary flesh. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly, with the rubbing. Oh, the healing tingle. Continue massaging Godbert's tense muscles. By the 12, that feels good. Now quickly, with the rubbing. Pardon me. Your skill was so great that I was quite transported. Truly, no Ul'dah attendant could have done better. Sublime. I shall now have a brief drowse, and soak the springs until sundown. After that, a humble meal with white wine from my own stock, and perhaps peaches. That was Godbert, a fan favorite character. We will be seeing more of him. And if you're wondering, hey, doesn't that kind of look like the Saint of Nymea that we ran into during the Christmas event? No, why would you think that? That's like thinking Santa Claus is your dad. Come on. We all know that's not true. Ah, thank you for your service, adventurer. It seems he believes Bronze Lake to be some sort of a retreat for the rich. He paid a very handsome fee for his stay thus far and profusely complimented us on our, asceticism. The adventurer of the advancing goldsmith, Rukusa Farusa, seems to be near the end of his tethers. First one thing, then another. That goldsmith passed out from too much heat. We've warned him time and time again this past week not to stay in so long. Honestly, I do not trust myself to tend to this fool. For I have a mind to strangle him. If a poke revives him not, throw a bucket of lake water on him. There was ice on it this morning. Oh dear. Oh, God, Bert, no! We need to give him a firm poke. Oh, no. Well, save for the freezing lake water. Oh, no. More freezing lake water. More freezing lake water? Oh, Wrath of Rolga! What are you doing? Oh, it's you. He of strong yet tender fingers. I was lost. I freely confess it. I came to this retreat an artisan whose craft had lost its savor, enriching myself by indulging customers' grossest tastes. I was ready to suffer privations, and I did. But today, several hours into the ordeal of the scalding water, my life flashed before my eyes. There, I saw forms exquisite, filigree masks, steel cut to shine like diamonds, graceful galleries of electrum, while emeralds took the air with pearly suitors. Must return to Ul'dah, to my workshop. Godbert is greatness. I enjoy him. Our goldsmith has departed for home. Oh, I am glad to say. He left me this ring, a token of his appreciation, he says. That stone is taken from a fragment of Dalamud itself, created in abiding faith that out of the worst become beauty. It sounded as though he lost something, or someone, in the calamity. The ring is the only thing I have made in the last 5 years, he said, and now I would like Yaranthe to have it. Extraordinary. A very unexpected turn of events. I must say, I still think him utterly mad, but no doubt he is a more fascinating one. I don't suppose he'd have given me the ring even if I'd... Well, no use fretting over a song already sung. A meteor surviving increases your spirit bond gain +3. I mean, I don't think it's going to be better than our Malachite ring, because you know it actually gives us stance, and definitely not more than our brand new ring. But it has its use. Alright, well with that, let's go back to Limsa Lamensa, which is going to be decorated a little bit differently now. Because Christmas time is over. And New Year's has begun. Oh God. Let me out of here. Take me to the aft castle. Bum bum ba-da-na, da-da-da, da-da-da. We are actually recording this episode on January 1st. Technically, it's 2 a.m. I have a problem. Thank you for coming here, Yaranthe. Word of the Triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lamensa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yaranthe, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. We have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. Be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. there's much to discuss. Godspeed. Before we return to the Waking Sands, as I mentioned, it is now New Year, so the Heaven's Turn seasonal event has begun. So, we're gonna go do that. Fun thing, I actually haven't done this on my main yet, so I don't know what this event is going to be. Except the quest is called Heaven's Turn Trivia, so probably some trivia involved. It's so welcome, the Year of the Snake. Oh wow, what are you wearing? Oh, that's, I think that's a PvP helmet that you can buy. Huh. Heaven's Turn Trivia. The Heavy Bugyo wishes to test your knowledge of Heaven's Turn customs. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. An adventurer, perchance. Pray, forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Heavy Bugyo, and along with my fellow delegates, I've come to these shores that we might share our Heaven's Turn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our peoples mark that turning of one year to the next. But how we do so differs in a few key respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Heavy, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculously manner in which the Heavy emerges anew time and time again after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessings, my fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Huh? Participants will win their way snake-like through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. Oh dear. I have bid my sisters, the 3 Heavy Yoriki, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa Lominsa. That one seems to be asleep on the job. That one's almost there. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test. And rest assured, that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up a good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also to speak with the Heavy Doshin and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the Blue Heavy Yoriki. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray, shed your misgivings and venture forth. Oh. It's supposed to be that guy that'll give us knowledge, so where is he? There he is. Good morrow to you, my lord. I am the Heavy Doshin, a member of a Far Eastern delegation from to share our traditions of Heaven's Turn with the good people of Eorzea. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you only ask. What do you do here? At the turning of the year, a small delegation of our people will journey to Eorzea to celebrate the coming of Heaven's Turn, and in so doing, strengthen the bonds of friendship between Eorzea and the Far East. This year, our leader, the Heavy Bugyo, has planned a uniquely entertaining quiz that delves into all manner of Heaven's Turn trivia. Pray, test your knowledge and mark this most auspicious of occasions. And what is Heaven's Turn? You are familiar with this festival. The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try and keep my summation brief. Heaven's Turn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it is observed differs from region to region. Here at Eorzea, it is said that the 12 select one among them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year it is Limelin, Watcher of the Seas and Goddess of Navigation, who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of the 12 totem animals. As you have no doubt discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the revered Hebi. I speak of the creature you would know better as a snake. I come seeking knowledge? Say no more. Pray listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Hebi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hebi are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hebi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers, above the rest, and that is the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko, Luck Giver Supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased. Well, now that we've gained knowledge, let's go do this trivia quiz. The bracing open air, ocean air, the hustle and the bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I can get a chance to do some sightseeing. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you. Slithery trivia trial contender? Wait, let me see. Ready? Alright, so, as you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature in my native Hingashi. But what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hebi? Fair fortune, good health, romantic fulfillment. I could do with some help, or I'll get back to you later. That would be fair fortune. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular known to lavish extra helpings of luck on those who encounter it, the Tsuchinoko. Where other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hebi Yoriki, by the Drowning Winch. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slithery Trivia Trio. Alright. I feel like rice cakes is going to be one of the answers. Like, they're going to ask, like, hey, what do they decorate their houses with? Rice cakes. That was like, of all the trivia that guy told us about with the knowledge, that's what I latched onto the most. By the Kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. 'Tis enough to send you dizzy. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, give me a moment, contender. You are aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as to what that might be? I thought this might also be one of the trivia questions, is what color is the snake? And it is either red, white, glittering fog. I haven't the foggiest. How about a hint? Or I'll come back later. It is white. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive Great White Tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to the lucky serpent in the hope of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but a fable these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the Red Heavy Yoriki. Trivia can be fun. I think I would do somewhat decently at trivia for this game, as long as it's like about places and events and not like, hey, at what level, like, what skill does this class learn at this level? It's like, I don't fucking know, man. Oh, what heavenly smells. I must remember to just Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. Be ready for the last question. I assume you heard all about how we Far Easterners used to revere the Great White Tsuchinoko, yes? I guess my sister also told you there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heaven's turn. Any ideas as to what that might have turned to? It's the rice cakes, I knew it! A rice cakes, eggs, a Moogle. A nudge in the right direction would be much appreciated, or, on second thought, I'll come back another time. It's rice cakes. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that Eorzea would even have an inkling. Clearly impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heaven's Turn in Hingashi are rock hard. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the Great White Tsuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia trial. Thanks for taking part. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift, born of the finest, painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll all be yours in a matter of moments. Hold on. Oh dear. Oh, no. Blast, I could have sworn we had plenty left. Well, looks like I'm not having great fortune. Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister is going to be livid. What have I seen? Is that one? Can I have that one? Oh, since there was one left after all. Oh, thank God. Sorry about all that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and, it's impertinent to even ask, I know. But could I trouble you to tell my sister, the heavy Bugyo, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I'll stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you? Yeah, I got this. Much obliged. May the kami guide you. And it's actually gone. Alright. We can warp. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and has asked you to report this fact to me in her stead? Clearly, my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please, accept my sincere apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Yeah, that's my price. And what have we here? Did you perhaps drop your prize? Wait. What?
Mushy.
By the kami! Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they are mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled great white Tsuchinoko of yore? Unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day. What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is! But I must say, it is passing strange that the great white Tsuchinoko should appear in Eorzea of all places. Perhaps it's found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail. Perhaps you would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey. Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion the great white Tsuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. Bum 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 bum. Before I forget, I should point out that Omikuji are available to draw for the rest of the Heavenstern season. It might prove to be a delightful distraction. Ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great white Tsuchinoko at your side, you are sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebi guide you on the path of fortune till the heavens turn once again. The Far Eastern Omikujishi is offering his services for the remainder of the Heavenstern festivities this year. Speak with him, see what fortune has in store for you at your rendezvous with the great white Tsuchinoko. So yeah, we can go over here to this guy now, and we can draw a fortune. This started, I believe, 2 years ago, at the Heavenstern of that year. And now it's a yearly thing that they have in here. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? I would. We are going to draw this fortune as a fortune for the Select Start Gaming channel as a whole, and not for me. I'll get a fortune for my own personal self with my main character. Well, I guess we can learn about this here. Learn about the origins of Omikuji. Omikuji date back thousands of years. This is the 12 beasts of Far Eastern legend, known locally as messengers of the divine, once appeared before a monk in his dreams and imparted to him 12 divine revelations each. Believing the vast wisdom bestowed upon him was not his alone to keep, the monk compiled each of the 12 revelations from the 12 beasts into fortunes, 144 all told, and then began a journey to spread this knowledge to others for the benefit of all. So each of the 12 beasts had 12 different revelations. Damn. As he traveled the land, word of the fortune spread far and wide throughout the Far East. That, my friend, is how Omikuji came to be. And now tell me about yourself, Mr. Omikujishi. I am but a man, with the course of many winters, has come to find himself enthralled by the mystery surrounding the number 12. The 12 beasts of the Far East, the 12 deities of Eorzea, and the 12 stern names of Vera males. Which you have a different one of, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with you. Do you not find your own curiosity piqued by how the number appears in myriad cultures around the star? I can't help but wonder if there's some connection we've yet to discover. I mean, I tended to see the number 7 be far more common than 12 for such things. 3, 5, 7, 10. Sometimes 8. Sometimes 13. It was during my journey to uncover this mystery that I discovered the Omikuji, and it is the Omikuji that led me to where I stand today. I neglected to tell you my name. It is Kinpira at present. The we Vera, who have chosen to venture from our homeland, are going to changing our names on a whim. I'm a rather unusual case. I switch between 12 different names, depending on the outlook of my fortune. Oh, huh. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. We'll only pay the one. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Misfortune. Oh no. Thou shalt experience misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventure. Renew thy spirit beyond the horizon. Relationships. Seek encounters in lands distant and unknown. Prosperity. Thy net shall be empty. If thou wouldst catch fish, watch well the tides. Conflict. Even in victory, thy heart's desire shall elude thee. Perseverance is the key. Favor. To resolve dilemmas as confounding as the scholar's scrolls, thou must seek new wisdom. Well, looks like Slickstar Gaming is going to have a rough 2025. Which is funny that I'm saying that because this video, I don't know what's going to be uploaded yet, but it's definitely going to be uploaded at some point very mid 2025. How did you fare at best? Were those the desired results or otherwise? I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. And now we tie up our fortune on little, the thing. I don't know the tradition, I just know it's part of it because the game has me do it. But with that, we can now go ahead and return to the Waking Sands. What do we have? Oh yeah, those two. And here we go. Da, 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 da. Oh. This is when this happens. Poor guy. Oh god. The Scions have been attacked. It says search for survivors. Oh, I'm recognizing some of these models. I don't know their names, but I'm recognizing them. Oh, Jesus. Wait, that's the... Oh, no, I liked him. That's the guy, the Cody that was with R involved. No! We liked him too! Heribert! You're the only one whose name I remember. Of the dead people, at least. Arnvald's not here, though. Arnvald's safe. God, that's the only one I can think of that survived. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, there's more. Oh, I remember seeing you. Oh, God. This hurts a lot more since I actually went to talk to these people every time we came here. Ah. Not Noraxia! I gotta admit, when I first saw this happen in the game, I was not happy because I fucking love the sprites. And seeing Noraxia like this hurt. Like there are some other like characters that bad things happen to them later in the game. Didn't affect me as much. Noraxia though, that hurt. This one is glad. A walking one is safe. I would be scooping her up.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Oh, it happened right after that.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Fuck Olivia. How dare she?
Walking one, Minfilia asked this one to... In case Walking One returned, this one was to say... At church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One and Philia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save.
Fucking kills me. Every time. I hate this quest. I hate this quest so much. Somebody in the dev team is evil. I don't know why I'm walking through all this again. We're just gonna warp to the church. Oh god, I hate this. Something troubling you, my son. You're the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. The wild roses are dead, father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? I am. Papalymo and Tataru also got captured. Tataru, I don't know why Papalymo didn't fight back. As his prey, no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I can do for a friend of Infilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister, Scions. So please, no matter what you require, You need not hesitate to ask. Marcus, would you come here for a moment? Oh, yes, father. If you require assistance, pray, speak with Marcus. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you, he means well. I should explain. Marcus is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marcus, I want you to look at the Yeren thing. Do you understand? Yes, father. Another chapter complete. Oh, that's a side quest. Where? There he is. You can't take it with you. Marcus has a personal request to make of you. Excuse me, Yerente. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. We get a celebration feast. We beat Titan. We enjoy a holiday, and then we go to what's more or less our home to find everyone we know dead. God. A ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Yeah, those things don't come cheap, you know. We got the money. False balls. I mean, yeah, that would be a sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Well, back to Marcus. William Incendio is a pretty great name, actually. Oh, he's going that way. I was almost gonna follow him. Ugh. Have you brought the tools I requested? I did. Something occurs to me. Please, wait here a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, that move with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There's no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, so I performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Yerente. This was a mistake. Please, give the horologe to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. And I think it best that it be returned to him. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marcus said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. Don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marcus manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades. This goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. It's a good question. And we have a weapon copper level, I don't know, level 34 or 35, which is better than our U wand. Oak Radical. Oh, I like the symbol on it. Otherwise, it's kind of just a big stick. Bringing out the dead, Sister Elenid is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Yeranthe. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. God, I'm remembering details of this, and I am hating this so much. Where do you want me to go? It's outside the Waking. Oh, yeah. This quest sucks. You'll see why in a moment. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Nothing will turn you away. No, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was a set of nightmares, I tell ya. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or you just have one of those thin faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard up by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. They make us pick up their bodies. And the worst part is that they have the time spent interacting be proportionate to how large they are. That's fucked up. Like, that Rogadin took a while to pick up. The law, though, considerably quicker. And we gotta take these 4 bodies, which were some, and I don't know actually how we're carrying all of them, but to carry them over to the coach. What happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. And like they'll complain if you're rough. That's so fucked up. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. And then we pick up the others. This all I felt took a little bit longer than the other one. Huh. That's weird. Part of me feels a little bit like shit for not remembering all these guys' names. And then the worst of it, the stealth gets picked up so fast. Because they're just a bundle of leaves, more or less. I like Noraxia, and they do this. Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die of old age. And Noraxia has their own separate... oh, God. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Noraxia should be returned to their people. I hate this quest. This is my least favorite part of Realm Reborn. How dare they? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. I did not. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we began preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Oh, we learned Surecast. That's nice. We can cast spells without being interrupted, and it also will nullify knockback and draw in for a few seconds. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Sister Eluned wishes to discuss one of the scions who perished at the Waking Sands. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one for whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. I'm upset. I'm trying to hold it together, but I'm upset. Even knowing that this was going to happen, I actually forgot like when it was going to happen. I just knew that like we were going to get attacked and Noraxia wasn't gonna make it. I didn't realize how many bodies. I did not remember how many bodies there were going to be, and I just still hate seeing that happen to Noraxia for the third time. Ah, and now we have to tell Kamuxio what happened.
This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One?
Don't be mad.
Noraxia? But this one does not understand.
It's fucked up.
Kamuxio? This one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Noraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything. This one at once.
So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. I think they probably suffered, but they were absolutely brave. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones, these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. I have no commentary that I can give right now without just being all, I hate this quest. That's really all I can say right now. I hate this. This questline sucks. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you may have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Yerinthe. Say goodbye to our circlet. We got double glasses again. Good thing. Oh wait, hang on. Good thing I can. What's not that button? Make the second one go up here. Disappear. Eyes on me. Marcus believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Yerinthe. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. As if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. Uh-oh. Marcus has a stalker? Imperial Frumentarius. Seems like there were Imperial spies about. You were attacked, weren't you? Anyone harmed? Oh, thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something in my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. The heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Yeah, he's a Garlean soldier. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marcus was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. At least the better for me. The money then. Oh. Alpha now. I haven't seen you in a while. Ah, I assume you've heard.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
He knew the whole time.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
Or maybe not. He just did that Tiad stuff.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, In her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
We sure do, Cid. There wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without one of your kind. Alright, well, on that note, I think this is going to be a good place to go ahead and end things here. Next time, we start making preparations for fighting Garuda, I guess. And hopefully have less of a depressing time. See you all then. Bye, everyone.